behalf of the College Board and the faculty, staff, and administration of Piedmont Virginia Community College, welcome to PVCC's 38th Annual Commencement. In 1972, PVCC opened with an enrollment of 462 students. Classes were offered at Albemarle High School because the main building did not open until 1 year later. From those humble beginnings, PVCC has come a long way. Last fall, we enrolled over 5,500 students in credit classes and over 2,000 more in non-credit classes. Today, we offer classes not only in that main academic building, but also in the V. Earl Dickinson building, the former Monticello Visitor Center, which is now the Stoltz Center for Business and Career Development, and of course, the recently opened Kluge Moses Science Building. This past year, 1 out of every 5 high school graduates in Central Virginia enrolled at PVCC. And over 1,300 high school students in our region earned college credit while in high school through our dual enrollment program. Over 500 PVCC students transfer each year to a 4-year college or university to pursue a bachelor's degree, including about 100 right here to the University of Virginia. Over the years, almost 2,500 students have transferred from PVCC to our good friend and neighbor, UVA. Since its opening, PVCC has educated over 150,000 students, and tonight's 480 graduates brings that total to nearly 10,000 since the college opened. We truly believe that PVCC is the community's college. Tonight we graduate here at John Paul Jones Arena for the very first time. Some of you might be wondering how that transpired. I'm not going to go into the long story, but just 2 weeks ago, the University of Virginia notified us that our typical and usual backup site, University Hall, would not be available this year. That was just 2 weeks ago. So we had to scramble. And thanks to the many fine folks at PVCC, as well as the folks who work here at JPJ, we were able to put this together and be ready for what turned out to be some rainy weather tonight. Tonight's graduation is dedicated to the hopes, the dreams, and the aspirations of you, our graduates. It is dedicated to the sacrifices that you have made to earn this education. It's also dedicated to the sacrifices made by your families right behind you. And that includes parents, spouses, and children, because it often takes a team effort to support a PVCC student. So to our graduates, families, and friends, this is your night. I hope you enjoy it and look back on it with fond memories throughout your lives. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you our platform party, and I'll ask them to please stand as they're introduced. William Jacomite, Vice President for Finance and Administrative Services. John Donnelly, Vice President for Instruction and Student Services. Shagun Adhikari, who will be our speaker. Yeah, the students know Shagun. He'll be our speaker for the graduating class in a few minutes. Suzanne Morse-Mumaw, Chair of the College Board, our representative from Charlottesville. United States Congressman Robert Hurt, tonight's speaker, who will be more properly introduced in a couple of minutes. Yay! Margaret Willis, Professor of Mathematics, and our faculty marshal. Some of our College Board members are here, and let me introduce them. Representing Albemarle County, Stanley Cook, and Paul Newland. Representing Buckingham County, Vera Cook Merritt. Representing the City of Charlottesville, Peter Kleeman. Representing Fluvanna County, Len Gardner. And representing Greene County, Layla Bear. And lastly up here, you already met James Tubbs. What a great job he did. our audience tonight, we have many special guests, and actually it's too many to introduce. So let me just say we welcome members of Charlottesville City Council, the boards of supervisors of the 6 counties we serve, civic and business leaders from Central Virginia, fellow educators from our area school systems, local superintendents and school board members, members of the PVCC Educational Foundation Board, and former members of our college board. Welcome to all of you. Now the part that I really enjoy. I get to introduce to you, the audience, the members of tonight's graduating class. Now most of you know one of these graduates really well, but let's see what you can learn about all of them collectively. And graduates, now you have to help me out on this. This is a class participation exercise, okay? So first, will all of our graduates please stand? Those in our wheelchairs, please raise your hands. Everybody. All right, now there they are. Okay, down you go. Now let's learn a little bit about them. Okay, graduates, if you first started out at PVCC while you were still in high school, please stand or raise your hands. Okay. Graduates, yeah, you're getting it up and down. There we go. Graduates, if you came to PVCC right after your high school graduation, please stand. And now, graduates, let's say you waited at least 15 years after high school graduation to come to PVCC. Please stand. Just a little tidbit, 1 out of 5 of our graduates is over the age of 35. All right, graduates, if you were homeschooled, please stand. And if you already had a college degree from somewhere else before you came to PVCC, please stand. Now let's learn some more about you. How many of you were born somewhere other than the United States? How many of you are military veterans? Please stand if you had a scholarship, a grant, a loan, or some other form of financial aid that made it possible for you to attend. We like to think of those as tax dollars well spent. And how many of you came to PVCC and your employer paid for part or all of your tuition? Thank you to all those employers. All right, we'll go a little deeper. While you were attending PVCC and taking classes, how many of you worked 30 hours a week or more? That's pretty amazing. That's a form of financial aid called hard work. How many of you are parents? And now for the sleepless crowd, how many are parents, held down the job for more than 30 hours a week, and attended college? How many are the first in their immediate family to earn a college degree? Last couple of questions. How many will be transferring on to pursue a bachelor's degree? And if you're not going on immediately to pursue a bachelor's degree? How many have landed a job? And how many are still looking for a job? All right, employers, there they are. Ladies and gentlemen, there they are. The very diverse, multi-talented, hardworking, and very exceptional PVCC graduating class of 2011. Now, these graduates are the stars of tonight's show, but I know who deserves the award for Best Supporting Cast, and I'd like to introduce them. The PVCC staff are the folks who really make all this happen, and they have been working behind the scenes. I don't know if any of them are out here or if they're still in the back working, but would any of the PVCC staff who are here please stand?
No.
And now let me recognize who have made the success of these graduates possible. The mission of this college is teaching and learning. And the reason we do it so well is the talent and the dedication of our outstanding faculty. This college has a profound impact on our students and our community because of our faculty. Will our faculty please stand and let us salute you? Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to Dr. Sasha Gong, a member of the State Board for Community Colleges, who serves as their liaison to Piedmont Virginia Community College.
Thank you, Dr. Friedman. I'll be very brief. I am so happy to be here today. Graduates, family and friends, and your distinguished guests, faculty and staff of the college. On behalf of the State Board of Community College, I bring you greetings on this happy occasion. Congratulations. The community college is established 45 years ago, and the system now has 23 colleges and 40 campuses. Each college is working very hard to help the Virginia families to give students skills and knowledge for this our new world. And today, we celebrate you, the proud graduates of class of 2011. You join the ranks of hundreds of thousands of students who have received degrees from the Virginia Community College. Congratulations and sincere best wishes to each and every one of you. And I saw a sign there not long ago said WTG. I guess way to go, way to go.